What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So I've been using LumaFusion as my main editing software for the past 3 months, and here are the 5 tips that you guys need to know if you are using LumaFusion as your main editing software. So here we go. So number 1, these tips might not apply to everyone. It might apply to some of you guys, but it applies to me. So yeah, so number 1 tip is that if you don't have a magic keyboard or anything like that, you might want to charge up your iPad. So this application, this software uses a lot of battery, especially when you want the best out of it, when you want to edit 4K videos. And when you're doing a lot of things like a longer video, when you're doing like 20-minute video, you need to have at least 90% of your battery. Yeah, because this thing would drain your battery, and when you're finally when you're about to done, you don't want to end your workflow and then have to go and charge your iPad. So tip number 1, always charge your iPad to the full bar. So tip number 2, so when it comes to importing your files, I would highly recommend to link your folder instead. So yeah, when you're about to edit, you probably need an SSD to connect to your iPad, and then you will get all your footages from there. So yeah, some people say to import your files into the LumaFusion itself, but I wouldn't recommend that. It takes a while and it's not really organized. But if you just link your file just like this, it will be exactly the same as your SSD, so it makes it easier for you to navigate through the footages, the music, the sound effect, and so on and so forth. So yeah, we highly recommend to link your folder instead of importing it.
Okay, noted.
So tip number 3 is for you to have presets before you start even editing. So yeah, you guys are gonna thank me a ton after you know this trick. So basically, there's like this star icon on this app itself, and basically what you do is we all have this like settings, like the light settings that we always go out. So for me, I like outdoors, so I basically shoot all my vlogs in outdoors. So I have a set of aperture ISO that I always use. So I have a few presets that will go well with different kind of lighting. Yeah, and there's another preset which is for your audio. I am not a big guy when it comes to audio, because yeah, I just recently bought a mic and I'm still learning how to do it, so I'm not really sure about it. But a lot of YouTubers do have their presets on audio as well, and yeah, mainly for color grading. So tip number 4 is all about exporting. So there are a few functions for you to export your files out of the LumaFusion, but I will highly recommend for you guys to go ahead and Movie, YouTube, and then so there are a few functions that you can use: standard, quality, extreme, and ultra. And depending on the length of the video and the quality of the video, the app itself will recommend you different settings, and I've already tried out every settings that is available inside here, and I find it best to go with quality content. So yeah, just go with quality. So but if you guys have time, you can use ultra, which will take a lot of your time and a lot of like I said in my first tip, a lot of the battery power when it comes to the iPad. So you might want to consider that. So yeah, that's tip number 4. So tip number 5 is kind of stupid, but it's actually not. It's actually for you to save your files every other minute so that you don't lose it, or you can edit your stuff. I mean edit on a airplane mode, because yeah, Sometimes I might have like FaceTime calls, messengers, and all of these things popping up, and your iPad might fail sometimes. So it's better to just save your project every other minute. So that's tip number 5 for you guys. Hello Ify. I haven't got any footages of you. Hey.
Chi là?
Say hi. Hello. I'm Ify. Welcome to my channel, Ify the Curly. Right? So those are the 5 tips that I have for you guys. I'm pretty sure it will be very helpful for you guys. And yeah, this is not a tip, but yeah, I'm actually enjoying editing on my iPad, because I've been bringing this around everywhere with me. Yeah, it's really lightweight. You can just set up anywhere you want. It's just that the battery life is something for you to consider. Other than that, everything is perfect. The exporting time is superb, so I'm really enjoying it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna put up some clips that I find it interesting in Singapore. This is nothing to do with a video. You guys can just leave it if you guys are not interested. But yeah, this is something like a night market. They call it the Pasar Malam here. So last few weeks I went around, have some food, which are delicious by the way, but like night festival, night market, all the food are a little bit overpriced for me at least. So yeah, but it's still interesting to see the scene like that in a developing country. So yeah, I just thought that that was something interesting to put up on YouTube. So here are some footages if you want to check it out. Yes, I'm a tourist.
I think you heard it.
Yes, I'm a tourist. Yes.